hello. Let's do the golden gun with this guy and get a Gungeon going with golden gun. Gungeon gun with golden goose and ghosts and guiles of Gorb and Glorb. I've been having a good morning so far. My head hasn't started hurting as of yet. I feel like dang, that was bad. I was like staring at the water barrel, not looking at myself at all. It's still gone. Oh, lucky. Usually there's another water barrel, but there have been times where there have not been a second water barrel. And you really gotta keep that first one safe and sound like the Puget. Sound. Anyway, hi, how's it going? I guess now it seems more like that first bit of damage I took was not worth it. Especially if there ends up being some way to convert hearts into money on this floor. It'd be, what, 20 casings lost in one shot there. But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll make work even if we have to be a little less giving on the HP. And the likelihood of that is about, I think, probably like 1 in 20, maybe? The likelihood that there's going to be Blood Lady, I'd say 1 in 20 feels about right. It's not 1 in 5. Definitely gone 5 floors without seeing one. And I think that it might be one of those weird things where, like, the lack of one increases the likelihood of one. Or not. I've definitely had 3 floors in a row before that were all filled with vampires. I wonder what the percentage is now that I brought it up to myself here. One in 20 sounds about right. 5% of the time there's a vampire. Ooh, yes. And we will just go ahead and open this when it pops up. I'm hoping for a gun. I wanted to start today's video talking about the past. This is kind of a fitting subject for this game, I feel, because it's all about altering your past. It's got this whole, like, we can fix things by going back in time. And I think that, like, my outlook on the past, my outlook on, like, regret, on wishing things were kind of like in a different place because of some previous decision being made differently or action being taken differently is don't waste your time. I mean, of course, time travel doesn't exist and it's just kind of wishful thinking, but I think in a bigger, greater way, it's important to embrace the journey to get where you are. It's not worth, like, fixating on what could have been, not only because it's unchangeable, but and even more so because there's enough good that happened to it, unless you're in, like, the worst possible state, in which case, I mean, I'm sorry, I feel for you. We're gonna go ahead and try it. Yeah, that's alright. Red chests have been a little disappointing recently. But in which case, I really feel for you, and I'm sorry that, you know, things have turned out the absolute worst. But it is good to look at, to learn from it, without idealizing some alternate reality, you know? Like, dang, that sucked. I was thinking about it today because, like, I have posted up on the wall, like, a lot of our stuff to do with saving and bills and stuff like that. And it's really organized in a way that works well for me. And I've spent many years just kind of like, I mean, I guess I started this like last year, Well, no, okay. I know when I started it. When we were deciding we were moving from Kansas City to the Seattle region, I decided that we were going to... Sorry, we were going to put all of our savings up on the wall. We made a big, long sheet from a giant sketch pad. And basically, you know how companies will do it sometimes, or like fundraising goals will be posted up in such a way that it has like that thermometer look, and if you hit the top of the thermometer, that's solid gold dynamite. That's like full. You hit the top temp. But it was something like that. It was a saving system, something like that. I don't know if we use the thermometer metaphor, which is a weird one anyway, exactly. But we did do something where we were essentially filling up our savings. We had 6 months. The goal was to hit 10 grand. We basically weren't getting paychecks, and we were just getting tipped out in cash because of the way that Missouri and actually a lot of states do tipped work, is they pay you half of minimum wage. And if you don't make minimum wage, they'll match it. Not for that shift, but for that entire paycheck. But, you know, that never really happened. Never really got to the point where we didn't hit minimum wage. But what did happen was a lot of times, you know, we would get a $0 paycheck because of... Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. A $0 paycheck because we were taxed for more money than we actually made directly. Like, we made... Let's say we made... where is it? Our paycheck was $400. The tax based on what we were tipped out and what we owed natively would have put us at owing $420 or whatever. And then, so that went towards what we owed during tax time, being $20 for that particular week. And, you know, it was a shitty system, but we were making a lot less money than we are now. Living expenses in the Midwest are drastically cheaper. Wow. Let's go ahead and do that now, okay. Oh. Wait, I'm so dumb. Well, whatever. Whatever, keep moving. Forget the past. But, you know, we were making a lot less, and we still did what, for us at the time, was like incredible savings. 10 grand over 6 months. You know, it's... I'm sure to a lot of people that is like comically low. People that are not in the service industry, people that get that are salaried and have vacation, go abroad every year, and et cetera, et cetera. But we were basically, before we started saving, we were living 100% paycheck to paycheck. It was just like the thought of putting money away was as foreign as any other practice that we did. I didn't want to think of something that was very, very foreign. But it was something that we didn't consider until we decided to move. And there's a part of me that wants to wishes I could go back, and I started that day one of an adult job. Oh my Lord. This is more important. It's 3.5. It'd be 7 just for getting the 2. We'll worry about that later. 61. Maybe the Holy Grail is the only one we can even afford anyway. But you know, it's good that I I look back at that when we started saving out here. Come on, dude. And was like, well, that worked. Why don't we do something similar again? But I know a lot of people are like, man, you know, I wish I had started saving when I was younger. And now I could be, etc., etc. I could be living like a king man. And I'm like, well, fucking start now. Like, don't do nothing because you didn't. Okay, it's time to stop with that. You didn't do something before now. Don't let the past ruin the future. The present is the best time. You know, it's that old saying: "When's the best time to plant a tree?" 20 years ago. When's the second best time? Now. That was in a book that I read recently, and then the old guy who's on his way out says, no, the second best time was 19 years ago. And you know, you can take it how you want. You can just fixate on what you could have done, or you could just do it. And I'm sure this is inspirational to absolutely no one, because fucking obviously. Of course, if you didn't fix things before, you should try to fix them now. But like, I don't see it happening enough. There seems to be like this willingness to give up in the face of not having done it before. Jackie and I were talking last night about we were talking about Mario Kart. We played a little bit of Mario Kart, and she's like talking about how much better she is than she used to be. And it got me thinking. I mean, I sounded kind of... I found myself sounding kind of, like, preachy, which... That's why I'm bringing it up here where no one can stop me, because I'm not streaming. This is just me in my own little brain bubble. But, like, the reason... I don't believe there's such a thing as inherent skill. I think that maybe you might have some physical things that lead towards better capitalizing on certain things. Like, you know, I don't think that there's such thing as artistic skill. I think that there's such thing as artistic dedication. You might have a stabler hand or, you know, better pair of eyes, but you learn what you're looking for. You learn what good taste is. You learn these things, and on top of that, you, for fuck's sake, you really, really learn how to draw, how to create something. That's not something that people innately have. That's not a genetic trait. That's practice. It's years and years of practice. It's training your eye. That's training your hand. That's learning shortcuts. That's learning, like, not shortcuts in ways that you're skipping things, but learning faster and more efficient ways to do things to get to the point, to focus on what works and ignore what's learning to skip sinkholes and things like that. Like the reason that I'm better than Jackie at Mario Kart is because I've been playing Mario Kart since the Super Nintendo since I was 6 years old. There are basic things about like bunny hopping and item use that I have that I do so automatically that it's like, I don't know, she has to stop and think to press the L button when her item block is rouletting through the selections. That she didn't know that you could speed that up so she could get to the item faster, when a lot of times it's like down to the wire or whatever. And that's, I didn't even think that a person wouldn't know that. Everything is about consistent, slow development of skill. You know, and there are like 15-year-olds out there that are going to be better than you at something because they just, when they were younger, when they were more malleable, they picked that thing up. And it's like a fundamental part of their brain. But the best that a person can do is start now, get better. And it's like, that's kind of my approach to a lot of stuff, or I'm trying to make it my approach to a lot of stuff, that if you're not good at it, if I'm not good at it, giving up is the worst way to improve. If it's something that I don't necessarily want to be good at, then yeah, screw it. But like, if it's something that I'm like I've been exercising a lot, and it's frustrating because I'm plateauing in different ways in different weeks. You know, it kind of, there's never a lurch forward moment. There's never a suddenly now everything is so scary. There's never really a moment. Does this do? Yep. Jesus Christ. There's never a moment where I feel I'll do it. So that's what, 3.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exercising, changing this is like the most frustratingly gradual thing in the world. It's not, and I don't think it's ever going to be like, you know, and that's the weirdest part about it. Sometimes I see the results, and I'm like, man, that took forever, and it's barely noticeable. It's only noticeable immediately after I work out. If I, you know, go passively sit down for a little while. Dude, this is going to kill me. This is so fucking weird, but like, putting poison down on my own feet at all times. If I get near a wall, I'm poisoning myself. Oh, God. Wow. That was a number of close moments. Alright, until we get through this, I guess we gotta use the mutation as our... Okay. Dude, did I just knock the key straight off? That thing does not know how to handle. I did. You can't kill a Keykin with a knockback weapon. That's what we want. This thing orbits so weird. It's like it's got weird projection force or something. That it loses over time? It decreases the total range on beam shots. Dang. Very... Okay, so it's going up. Why does it feel like it's timed perfectly to never... I'm gonna cross over there. There we go. Dude, I have to go back through a trap room in order to get there. That's kind of shit. Well, yeah, I don't know. Let's go back to the subject we had at hand. I really feel, of course it is. I really feel like there's nothing less valuable to somebody's time than reimagining, re-engineering the past. Like, there's no worse use of the limited time a person has than to wish, oh God, the things they can't change were different. Freaking weird. Freaking weird as hell. Hey, nice. Emily the Pit Lord is good. We need that pox skin. We like. I want to do something that I'm guaranteed going to regret. Hey, I don't regret it. Maybe. These are a little iffy. I don't regret it for 99% of it. There's one enemy that makes regret a possibility. I don't know what to do about these chaos bullets, though. I feel like giving them up. Is the wrong approach, but as soon as I destroy a treasure chest that I'm not intending to destroy, then they'll be gone. They'll be gone within moments. These bees are going fucking nuts. $8.5, huh? $8.5, we'll do it. We'll keep this temporarily. Headset's a lot easier to deal with. Dun 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 diddly diddly. We're pretty much just going to use this, right? Not pretend that we're gonna burn through something else. Huh. I guess since that's a piercing shot. Oh my god, that's gonna feel freaking weird. Why is it? Oh, it just destroys him. Oh, well, no, I guess that's because he died. But it is a bouncing shield, or a rotating shield. Holy crap, that's weird. And it's going to be everyone because it pierces. So it still goes towards the target? This is really fucking strange right now. Get out of here. Oh god. No, didn't like that. You know, that kind of makes it hard to drop the finished gun, if you want to be completely honest. We'll definitely be using that on any boss going forward. We need, oh, well, okay. We have a single key now. But we'll be selling it, I guess, right now. Or, into this floor. Oh, so it is not chasing the target. Will I be selling it at the end of this floor, or will I be selling it at the end of the fourth floor? Oh, this is the worst room. What a crazy spot for that. Okay, it's in the H room. Help. I don't know what's going on with this B, but it won't leave. Do I control it? Is it gonna... The ones that... That was terrifying. Right. Item room. I have to wait this out. Why does it spin around like that? I mean, I get the orbital, but it orbits before. It's very bizarre. This is going to be, I mean, hopefully a lead god. It'll be unearned if so, but, or hopefully a Fok will be unearned if so, but still. Is it making the bullets miss and bounce? What's going on? What's going on? Why are some bullets still coming through? And are they harmful, or are they ghosts? Because they're like getting through a crazy fucking shield of protection. It's a hawk. Ooh, that makes the M1 grander. No one's ever thought of that before. I don't know how to feel about this. Yes, of course, that's... What? Of course, I mean, it's like we're too powerful. It's a broken run. But should I get rid of it because of that? Or should I embrace it? Be happy for once in my goddamned life. I can't I can't tell where my thing is because there's this weird stationary thing just sitting there. So we have to do this. And then what? Oh, he only buys those on the fourth floor. And then we can't steal until we get... until we get rid of the finish line. Basically. Oh yeah. On this run. Oh yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Do 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 do. I want these keys to be alone. I don't really want them to. I think they're doing right. What? Okay, so you have to be inside of it now. That could have been cool with orbital bullets, but it's too iffy, whiffy, even in a jiffy. So I think I'm going to do the lame thing, and I'm going to give myself 2 more floors of very high curse. And I might actually get to the point where I just have to drop it if there's something super duper worth stealing. Because, where the fuck am I, you know? If it's so worth stealing that I'm willing to use the phrase super duper, then it's worth giving up my easy boss kill. Pick up the gun. I fucking dare you, you corpse ass hand fist. Nothing's gonna be full, right? We might as well give it to our most beloved. Well, really sending those all over the place. The place. De resistance. Were the resistance games good? I played... I played Killzone. Were the Killzone games good? It's one of those series that I kind of played because it exists and it was... I had a system for it. Stop. Don't call me an ode for a miscreant. I'm trying to get rid of him. I'm taking damage. Okay. I'm trying. I always like this one because it's like, yeah, that's my goal anyway. I mean, I never like. Okay, let's finish this floor and then get all that. Steal the skeleton, get the Ring of Chest Friendship. We have to drop the 5 from this, of course. Maybe 1.5 from something else. What do I have 1.5 from? Oh no. 3.5. From getting the bracket key. Yeah, that's what it is. Bracket key plus Ursula. We're gonna be right at the fucking same amount. Dude, this is a hard floor. This is Finish Gun doing its darndest to make sure that I recognize its value. I should have sold it on the last floor. I really should have. Alright. Use bracket key when he summons these guys. Yeah, it's okay to be done with this. We got Rubinstein's monster. Like, we got it so easily. Okay, so let's do this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we're at 3.5. Stealing this would give us 2. Stealing this would give us 2. Maybe we don't need to steal anything. Okay. $3.5. Buying it, 4.5. Talking to this guy, 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. So now we're at 6 curse. Let me just make sure. Angel Shrine 1.5. Okay. Let's go see what we get here. Rubidine is amazing. Can't believe we're actually keeping Chaos Bullets. We didn't steal. We still can. We could afford all that, so we didn't need to, but we still can. I gotta remember we have the fucking thing. Whoops. I am immune to poison now. Nice. Sorry. Bullet time's really good now. Like, really good, but I think we're gonna let our theft roll. Let your theft flow. Your first, this one's what, first shot on everything. Has a key shot with it. It's a key witness synergy. Oh my god. Wow. We got our new boss up and I should probably stop wasting it. That was dumb. Or shouldn't I? Dude, these things being frozen in space and time are fucking weird. Let's just do that at the end of each room instead of during. So I want to be at 1043. 1043 is no mistakes. $10.56. Somehow we're full now. Thanks. Let's wait this out. We should not actually be picking those up until... We shouldn't be opening chests until we, until we found the thing. Anybody else here? One little water boy. Couldn't help that one. Pretty much had to do it. No, that's not true at all. Dang, man. Weird. It's weird how that sometimes happens. Yeah, no, that's cool. Just stay perfectly still upon death. I think I have to drop orbital bullets, right? Or this is completely impossible. Dang. The shot was right, the timing was wrong. Why does this feel so loose right now? One little blob. I'm glad this one doesn't have like a mega hand style super fast reload, because then this would be near impossible to kill it right there. Oh god. I'm not a fan of spiders right now. I mean, I'm not a fan of spiders in video games in general, especially in this case, but that one that hit me twice has got me all pissed. Okay, so we're gonna steal two things, be at 8. That's what we're gonna do. This... Let's leave this here for... Sorry, we've got any jammage going on. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get down this one. Whoops, well, I'm definitely gonna burn through some ammo on this quest. That's actually totally fine. Oh, fuck. I even used my last point for that. Dang, dog. You don't need all these keys. Neither. Well. Fuck, dude. Let's save the steel for something a little bit more fancy on the next floor. Oh well. It's a mimic. Another mullet. Mullet. Please. Fly away. It's been a long time since that one showed up. That's crazy. Did not expect it. The white Guanstone kindles blanks, right? So does that mean we're gonna have 4 now that we got a lodestone? It does. It does. Kind of hard to see on this floor. Ooh. Oh, thanks, little guy, little buddy. Bang. That's fine. Fills it up the rest of the line. Somebody in the wall. Nope. Oh, I could have saved the oil gun. That actually would have been perfect for this because fireproof and also oil stays forever, so if they just started every floor, every room with oil and not have to worry about it disappearing or anything. Or we can get a devolver. Or just do this. It's not like it's really a difficult way to deal with this. Always looking for that perfect situation. Oh god. I got to it fast enough to didn't even think about my orbital bullets. Need to think about them again. Psych. Boss. Oh, oh, a key. Oh, good for me. Ooh. Literally no reason at all to do that. Boy, push back. Might have to get the old the fuck out of here. Oh, it still works. We got a super useful helper there. Doing a lot of good. Is it just like slowly increasing or something? Wait, this might be too fast. Why does it seem like sometimes I'm like eating the bullets and sometimes I'm... Ah, I should have bracketed. Oh, don't let God again. Don't let God again. I'm trying to heal launch you. With no DPS cap. These guys are fucking great. Well, there was no chance of saving that one. Did I get the... Did I get that twice? Or was it the charm? Was it the regular bow before? Huh. Who knows your state capitals? Who knows them? That did nothing. Whatever. Is there anything else I can buy, even if slightly worthless? There's a good chance that we'll accidentally destroy a chest. Stupid. I shouldn't have had my movement speed be variable like that. It's just one more calculation. Should have had it all stable as heck. As fucking heck. This is such a weird run. I have some of the best. Or my. Oh, we still do have this. I thought I sold that. Anyway, we can get rid of some of these. Or, you know, all of them. Holy crap, they're gonna be flying so fast. Jesus, man. Oops, that sucked. Maybe it's not better, it's just better an idea. The cold hard reality of it is that shit catches on fire all the time. Is it candles or whatever? I don't have any idea what's hitting me. No, 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 no. I use his goop instead of my own. That'll be more efficient. Dude, what's going on over here? Let's be done with that room, shall we? Really? I wiggled back up into it? Oh god. Oh, the shotgun shots from Table Tech shotguns. That's maybe real. Oh ho ho! Pit of falling ammo, let pet lord. wish these were protective orbitals, then this would be the greatest situation since sliced situation. The greatest situation since sliced situation. Ooh, I don't know what else to use. Should have just used the ruin there. I don't fucking know. I didn't get hit this way yet. We're three full empties. If he pops up, jam it. Hey, skip it. Oh boy, that was scary. No jams, huh? It is so bizarre to get Ruben Sentinel and have use it for. Oh man. So slow. Maybe just get this one out of here. We got a junk fuck LG. No, we got a fuck junk LG. No, fuck Junkalef. The fuck Junkalef. Junk came after the fuck. And then he put his bullets just hanging out. And that's what happens when whatever the hell's going on right now is going on. Let's get ready. Oh, or so until the gear up to leave. Good shit all around.